Okay, hello. I think we're live. I think we're good to go. So, hello to everyone who's here already. Today we have, of course, the solo tours in the PCM World Cup. Very much looking forward to this, and to be honest, I'm more than unprepared. I think unprepared would be an understatement point. Um, but yeah, we're in the lobby, ready to get things underway. Okay. So, um, so, I think we're good to go. We're not quite using our teams just yet. Just waiting for, I think, one more player to join. Maybe everyone is here. There could potentially be some reseeding, I do believe, which is just what we're holding on for at the moment. Not quite quarter two. Hopefully, we have a bit of a smoother start on this occasion compared to the solo classics. I forgot to pick my team. I think we've got one, two, three, four, five. I think we've got all 11 players who are meant to be here. But yeah, like I said, potentially could be some reseeding before we get underway. So obviously we had some issues with the stream last time. So I've made some alterations. Hopefully it'll be a lot smoother today. So let me know if you're seeing everything okay, and if not as well. So we have 4 stages today, of course. Start with a team time trial. Quite a heady one. Haven't actually ridden any of these stages yet. I watched a bit of Benji's stream yesterday. Hi, mate. Miribura. Miribura. I absolutely butchered your name, but thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Hopefully it goes as well as the Solo Classics, where we made it through to round 2. I think it's a top 4 again to get through to round 2 on this occasion. So yeah, hoping we can do that, but not feeling too hopeful, to be honest. I feel a bit less prepared than the classics. We've got Dennis in our group again, the Italian. And I do believe Jakob, who won, he won E3 in my group last time as well. So I think Jakob and Dennis are the only two from our Solo Classics group who again we're playing with today. So the stream upload speed is looking pretty steady at the moment, looking hopeful. Hopefully it just carries on like this rather than dropping about halfway through the stream like it did last time. But I have turned on dynamic bitrate, so if it does drop, the stream quality will drop as well, and hopefully that will mean it stays in real time rather than dropping behind. That's the goal anyway. So doesn't look like there's any reseeding just yet. Holding on for now. So 11 viewers, thank you for coming, guys. We're about to get underway, I do hope. Potential reseeding that we're waiting for at the moment. Cheers, Zulu. Cheers, mate. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully we can get a second appearance in round 2 as well. This is my only other event other than the Solo Classics with regards to the solo events at least. Potentially could be involved in the team events. Hi guys, thanks for coming. Hi Valiga, hi Massey. A good question, and to be honest, I've never actually played with him. Don't know anything about any of these guys apart from Dennis, who I played with in the solo classics. He went through. He's a seeded player, I believe, again today, so he's the man to watch. The Italian squad. We also got Jakob, who won the sprint in E3. He did very well in that race. Got his sprinter to the end of that race, which was very well played by him. But apart from that, I don't know a great deal about many of these players. I think I know Pedro from the World DB Discord, but apart from that, I don't think I know anything about any of these guys. So we're going in fresh, expecting them all to be pretty good though. Thanks for following, Massey. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, my man. You get a kiss from Sagan. Kiss from Sagan for the follow. So we're just potentially trying to work out the reseeding if there's going to be any at this point. We're just holding on for now. Get underway pretty soon though. Okay, so we've got a team time trial, hilly team time trial, and then we've got two massive mountain stages following that. Then we have it's a hilly stage to finish. But I think this stage one could be massive in the GC, and I probably should have done a recon run, but haven't. So not expecting the best results. Hugo, thank you for following my man. Appreciate that very much. I have noticed that the latest follower, you can see the little graphic on top of the screen. That is new for this one. But I can see that the latest follower is being updated, but not the follower count for some. Quite sure why that is. Maybe it will do. Hope so. Seems there is a change here. Pedro Moreira is leaving our group to join Group N. I don't think we're going to have a replacement player. I think it would just be him leaving. As all our players joined, I see maybe one or two didn't for a different group. Okay, Dennis is going to open a new room. So, expecting to be leaving pretty shortly. Benji, my man. Hello all. Hello Lobas. Black War. Pixel. Hello guys. How do you do? Do we have a Hausler Paris-Roubaix champion? Hello guys. 30 seconds. I know that's a joke. I know that's a joke. Come on guys, where do you really finish? 30-second can't be true. Oh god, he's come 30-second, hasn't he? Oh god, it's real. It's real. Oh, I don't know what to say. Wow. Give it a go. He almost won. I thought so. 30-second can't be true. Oh, dear me. Yeah, great idea, Blackwall. Fantastic idea, actually. I think we're just waiting for Group P to open here. Oh dear, how's that? How's that? What went wrong then? Just didn't have the legs, I guess. I was there till about 100k to go, and the race hadn't really got going, but yeah, maybe a very good shout, Lobas, if Mario makes a full-time comeback. Good idea. Oh, it's a shame. It's a block. It's a real shame, but oh wow, oh wow. Not a good cobbled season then for the YouTube pro cycling team, is it? I didn't do particularly well in my cobble races either. I did see the Rolands crash actually, Benji. No. We all suck. That just sums it up, doesn't it? That just sums it up. Okay, I think we're waiting for Group P. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss joining the lobby here. Raphael, thanks for following my man. Another kiss from Sagan for you. Okay. Out and come back in. Group P is the one we're looking for. There we go. Noob Delaby, thank you for following my man. Appreciate that. Right, we're back in the lobby. The reseeded group should be getting underway pretty shortly now. We're choosing teams as you see. Here's TCM. Popcorn's gone for this one, Lobas. Kiss this time. Might change it up again for the next time as well, but don't know. Do you prefer kiss or the popcorn? I think one is for a different notification. I can't remember which. Well, Benji's doing the Giro Silverwing, so I'm not entirely hopeful of that. But we will see, won't we? We will see. Oh, you prefer the popcorn? Well, I don't mind. I'll put it back if you want. Zulu, thanks for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Quite sure why. Oh, there you go. Follow count is working. 59 now. Just about to choose our team. I'm going to make sure I don't do this wrong like I did last time. Right. GB. We'll choose our squad now to get it out of the way. So, sorting by mountain. Of course, Freemy, Yates, Cummings, Gegenhardt, Dowsett. Do believe that will be our squad. I thought about bringing McClay. Been advised not to. So, I will bring Ben Swift instead. Due to McClay's low mountain and hill. I thought I'd bring him for the TT, but I think we'll leave him out. I think we've got enough TT power with Dowsett and Gegenhardt and also the climbers for the hills. I think we're good to go here. Yeah, he's riding the whole Giro Silverwing. We're doing a Grand Tour each, so he'll have a few episodes in a row at the Giro. I think I'm doing the Tour and Blackwall's doing the Vuelta, so we'll do a full Grand Tour each. Micah is a god, Benji. I don't know what you're talking about there. Yeah, how's it was his goal, wasn't it? It was his objective. So I'm not sure why he didn't get more than a +1. Bit of a shame. Bit of a shame for old Heinrich. Not quite his year, clearly. Always next year. He'll be 37. 70 cobble. Right, I think we're good to go. I think we're about to get underway. Squad selected. And guys, I am so unprepared for this. So prepare to witness an abomination right here. Riders selected. If I can type. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we could have done that low bass. We just decided it would be, I don't know, enjoyable to do full Grand Tour each, that you can really focus on yourself. And that kind of gives each channel a chance to get a few videos in a row up on their channel from the series. I think that was the idea anyway. Yeah, 65. Maybe not even that. Maybe not even that. Oh, dear me. 31 viewers, guys. I think I owe Benji a big thanks for that, but thank you for coming today. Hopefully this isn't too embarrassing for myself. Siri attempts to respond to me. Cheers, Raphael.
Hello. How's this going?
Isn't this embarrassing?
Glad it's funny.
Oh my god. Siri, don't talk to me. Yeah, Raphael, mate. I don't know what that's about, to be honest. That's probably a mistake. Sorry about that. How do I? 5 seconds. Right. Sorry, I don't know what you did wrong, mate. About it. Hello, MV Cody, my competitor from the Solo Classics. Oh my words, we're not first underway, are we? Is that the Great British Squad on the start line? Oh god, I'm not ready for this. Right, everyone needs to go 99 straight away, because this is where you're going to lose all the time. Oh my word, we're underway already. What the hell? That happened very quickly. Right, these boys straight up to 25, and what is going on? We're glitching big time, but I am so not ready for this. This is going to be bad. I can tell already. Right, Yates, Froome can sit on the back. Okay, I think we'll find like this, just for now. I want these boys, in fact, I'm going to get Cummings and Swift to maintain as well. And we want Dowsett and Gegenhardt to do all the work on this first section. No, Benji, I didn't at all. So I'm in trouble. I'm first underway. The game started before I even put any guys up to 99. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh dear, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. But we're first at the first time check. Would you believe it? A good start for the British squad. Dowsett, I really want just to hammer this PT. So I wanted Cummings on that hilly section, but we've finished that now. Hopefully Gegenhardt can pull over. Cummings, come on up the hill. This is going perfectly. Right, Cummings. Great little pull on that little hill. Douse it. Come on, my boy. Come on, my boy. Yeah, so I don't kill the first two. That's exactly what I'm doing. And the host has left. Okay. All right. We've had a training run. We've had a training run. I'm not sure what that was about actually, but I've been kicked out. Right. What has happened? Was that just me kicked? I have no idea what's going on. Kicked from session. I'm in trouble, am I? Oh my word. Can I join back in? Oh my word. How do I get back in here? Okay, I think a few guys have been kicked, so I think we're going to restart here. Oh dear. Right, guys, come on, help me out. Am I doing it right? I assumed I'd just pull 25 seconds each with the two time trialists and then go with Froome and Yates at the end on the final hill. That was my plan. But of course, I haven't practiced it. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna get restarted. Sorry about that, guys. But it's given me a little taste there. Right, I think our riders are good. Yeah. Yeah, of course. I've got. Oh yeah, of course. 5 need to finish. Oh, I'm so dumb. It seems I could kill 2. Yeah. Oh, that is a very good point that I completely missed. Obviously, I'm used to teams of 7. Killing 2 is fine. All right, so we can lose Dowsett, but everyone else needs to finish. Okay, that's cool. Last few seconds. Just make sure we're good. Good to go. Right. Hopefully, we're not first this time, and we've got a bit of time to just compose ourselves at the beginning of the race, which we need, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so we can kill Dowsett, but Gegenhardt needs to finish. That's fine. I can do that. And we're not first underway this time, which is ideal to say the least. Give me a bit of time to set up, hopefully. DCM, what's up? What's going wrong? It's Benji. I hope so. I hope so. 30 viewers, guys. Thank you so much for coming. 31 even. Not doing you justice. Massively appreciate it. But we've got, right, 10 teams. I think we're the last to go. So first off, Belgian squad. Jonk 9 next underway for the Spanish team. I usually turn the circles off my videos, so I'm just used to doing that. See these circles, I just turn them off like this. I'm going to do that just to make me feel a bit more comfortable. You do that with control hashtag, in case you're wondering. Right, 6 more teams. I wish I could set them up before we got started. But Dowsett's at the front, so that's important. Thanks for the host, Lauren. Massively appreciate that. Thank you, mate. Right. How's the stream looking, guys? Is it all in relatively good time? Are you seeing everything okay? Seems to somewhat be okay on my end, from what I can see at least. Let me know if not, though. Right, Jakob, the winner from E3 in our group the other day, about to get underway. Then we need to get ready with Alex Dowsett. Right. Dowsett can go straight to doing this manually. I don't know why I do that, but we've done it. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Something like this. Just to start. I'm going to try and keep up with the chat, but as Benji likes to say, I'm going to try and concentrate on the game in this moment, as it's a pivotal moment in the GC. Right, Dowsett, big turn. Good job. This flat section is where we can really use Gegenhardt and Dowsett to our advantage, hopefully. France, oh, look how close it is. Spain really struggling. Really, really unsure if I'm doing this well. You know what? Oh, quite working out how I'd hoped for, but let's see where we are. We're 4 seconds down. 8th place, though. Not the strongest start. Far from the strongest start. I did that because Dowsett has a weaker hill than Gegenhardt. Cummings can go up this hilly section again, like he did in the first run. I'm going to read the chat, Benji. I'm going to try. 61 followers. Thank you, guys. Oh boy, oh boy. Right. I'm just so worried that we're going to lose one of these riders, which is why. Thanks for following, mate. Flexix. Following, right. Dowsett. Just destroy yourself on this section. This is perfect for you. 83 downhill. Just sit on. I just want him to. Boy. I think we're going to be okay for energy. Okay, Belgium won. I'm not sure who that is at this point. Are the best time at the moment, but Cummings on this uphill section. I think this suits him, so I'm gonna crease. Oh, he's done already. Oh my word, we're first. We're first at time split 2. Yeah, Dowsett's done. Dowsett is completely done. I'm gonna try and manage this to the line. I think we're gonna have to use Froome and Yates primarily pretty shortly. Right, Gegenhardt, do a big pull now. Big pull now. Swift looks pretty much done. Oh god, I meant to put Yates here. Right, sit in now, Gegenhardt. Right, we need Cummings. You sit in. Or have I burnt too much with Gegenhardt? This is close. Need Froome on the front. Come on, Froome, pull us to the line. Yates, you two. Oh no, I think our guy's gonna die. Gegenhardt's gone. Gegenhardt's gone already. It's a disaster. Oh, it's an absolute disaster. An absolute disaster. Right, we were. Oh no. This is really, really bad, isn't it? Massive F. Massive F. Cummings, come on, my boy. We're going to be about 3 or 4 minutes down, I imagine. Let's see. 156. You know what? It's a bad start. It's a really bad start. But 3 more stages. We got the mountains. We got the sprints. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, yeah, that was much more difficult than I anticipated beforehand. I mean, I think Joe Whiteley lost a lot of time on his PT yesterday, and he still went through. It's possible, possible. And to be fair, I think only the top 3 or 4 places in the GC pay the big points. I mean, 10th is like 1 point, 9th is like 2 or 3, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we're just gonna have to try an alternative strategy, which will make it more exciting. I hope. Let's see. Yeah, exactly, Benji. Team's Thomas against now. Great win for the Netherlands. I'm not. Wow, they had the same time as Italy. Great time by both of them. Oh, did he, Ziga? That's hopeful. Yeah, I thought I didn't really take into account that final climb. Should have used Yates and Froome more, obviously. Baseball with the Young Riders jersey doesn't really matter. So it was Mark with best time, Dennis second, and who was the other? Bumper lost a lot of time, but not as much as us. Oh, such a bad start. Such a bad start, but you can see manic stage coming up. Let's just try and absolutely kill it on this one. Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to have to try and do, isn't it? I'm going to have to win the Mountain GC. Do I take Yates in the breakaway? I'm not. They're not going to let Froome go. I'm going to try and get everyone else in the breakaway though. Oh, did you, Jakob? Lucky, mate. Yeah, I should have practiced, but what can you do? What can you do? Can't do anything about it now. Make a comeback still potentially. And do we do just a team attack right here? I have no idea what to do, guys. I want Yates in the breakaway. I don't want Froome. I want Yates definitely in that breakaway. Boris, mate, thanks for following. Right. These guys are literally getting dropped. I'd have quite liked Steve Cummings in the breakaway, but looks unlikely at this point. I don't think they're going to let us go with these three. I think they're making it very difficult, at least. Oh my words. What is going on here? My word. This is manic. You can see they're not going to let us go. Belgian squad not happy. Clearly with Yates up the road. Or maybe he just wanted a rider in the break. Has now, 2 of them. 9 riders in the break. It seems the Spanish team not happy with it. I think we're going to get brought in here. Shame. Dowsett can literally hardly stay in this group. Same with Gegenhardt. Oh my words. And we're all back together. There you are. Right. Okay. It's a messy start for me. But I do believe we can attempt to make some sorts. Right. These are the 3 guys I want in the break. Yeah, I need Yates in that break. I need him in the break. Sure. But we're not going to get away on this downhill, so let's just try and rest up. Spanish squad working very hard. Maybe I just try and completely blur it up. Like, pace up this climb. Really, really don't know. Yeah, low bass, it's annoying. I just want to maintain with Froome, really. Swift has literally gone out the back. Why is Yates not on his wheel? Yates. Pace very high at the moment. I really don't think we can get away. Just sat towards the front. They're not letting anyone go. long as we're looking okay with Froome, also Simon Yates. Pace dies. And they just can't hold the wheel for some reason. Yeah, it's not good, Joe Whiteley, I'm afraid. But hoping to fix it now. A few riders already out the back, I've noticed. Don't know what happened to them. Oh my word. The whole squad. What happened to them? So, right, I think what I'm going to do is just keep everyone in this group for now. Because we're so hard to get away on this flat section, that's the issue. I'm just going to try and conserve that energy for the moment. One rider up the road. I think he's going to burn a lot of energy on this flat section. Yeah, F's in the chat for Belgium, that's for sure. Oh no. Maybe we just try and do this. Don't know. Keep them behind. It's a bit... I mean, he's doing well, only 5 seconds down. He's going to come back on, isn't he? So it's pointless doing that, I guess. Polish rider struggling now. We're coming up to a hill. My word. Come on, Yates. Moment. Literally dropped him. Oh, I don't think this is going to work, but we'll try it. We can at least try. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. What a mess. We've got a few French riders joining us at least. Then we have the peloton for now. A minute, but going to pace us back in, I think. This is really, really, really tough. Not exactly sure the best way to play this. Dennis doing a good job. He's brought his sprinter. We ever, I think, yeah, maybe the same rider. I'm not going to work very hard because I don't think we're going to keep them behind. Rely on the French squad that are here. 3 of them. Just going to bring us in again, it would seem. Make sure Froome's staying in position. I think we're doing okay with at the moment. Oh god, he's losing some energy already, which I really don't like. In the clouds. Even started the climb yet, really. Yeah, it's possible, Joe, but we'll see. 35 seconds. And it's not going away at all, is it? It's not going to. Let's give up. I have to do a different strategy, I think. Back together, right. I'm not going to try a counter now. Instead, what I'm going to do is something like this. Okay. I'm going to try and prevent anyone from going in the break just yet. Because I don't think it's possible to get there on this flat. So let's let Yates and Froome recover. If anyone attacks, I'm just going to try and paste them in, basically. So damn hard to keep them to the front with all these trains. Yeah, I know I need to try and get in the breakaway. There isn't one at the moment, and it's looking very hard to create one with all. They're just going to pace us in, I think, not let us go. Hopefully we can just recover a bit now. Milk Garsali. No idea if I've said that correctly. But thank you for following, mate. Appreciate that. I'd like to get some water, which I'll try and do now. If anyone attacks, I'm going to have to try and follow with Yates, probably. Oh my word, the pace is so damn high. Come on, Dowsett, get some damn water. Polish squad's a team attack, it would seem. It's too early for him to attack, to be honest. Even on the steepest section yet. So he's got 35 seconds. No real climbers in that group. I think we're okay. Yates, just try and sit in, try and sit in. We've got a flatter section now. He's just going to burn a lot of energy without really gaining anything, I believe, on this section. A few energy gels. I think the Belgian squad. A few other guys. But the Belgian squad was still behind. Yates, stay to the front though. Quite important. Right, 7k to go on this climb. Almost time. Time now. As I expected, a few attacks now. I think we can just pace with Froome. Oh, see, why can't Cummings just sit on his wheel? I don't understand it. Attacks. Follow. Froome's looking okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter. GC's gone for Froome now. Komjata Slapta on the attack for the Netherlands. Yeah, I'll try and keep Froome in, but you can see we're now off the front with Steve Cummings and Simon Yates. We have a small lead. Hopefully they're going to let us go here. A few more attacks coming now. But this is good. Cummings is now done. And literally no one left to protect Froome here. Sat on our wheel, we have to Slapta. 2k to go. Right, this is important. Because we need to try and win this classification. On the attack. Do it. Come on, Simon. Come on, Simon. Only a second cat climb, but we do need to try and take these points now. Froome has no one left in the group to protect him even. But we're going to take these points pretty comfortably, I do believe, with Simon Yates. 10 of them. There you go. Perfect. 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 Right, we can now wait for the peloton because there's no point trying to stay ahead. Oh my words. Glitchy trains. These guys have 4 riders. We've got 2. See that? It's unreal, isn't it? Back in. But yeah, I'm just going to sit on 30. Try and wait for the peloton with Yates. Try and conserve some energy. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Take the points we needed to start with. Long way to go though. Long way to go. I'm not sure if we win the KOM. What how certain we are to go through, because I think you get 40 points or 50 points for winning it, and I'm pretty sure we'll need more than that to go through. Polish Rider on the attack. I'm not going to work with him, but I will follow him. Oh, it's a mess. It's a messy start. It's a messy start to the race, isn't it? But we're going to do our best to somehow still go through here. Right, we're caught. Because we do need to try and win the sprint classification, and I think Yates is probably the man to try that with at this point as well. He's on the attack. 6 points, but the finish. Yeah, it's going to be about the stage, I think, now. Because so many sprint points at the end of the stage rather than the intermediate sprints. Let's just go for Froome now and try and win the stage. I think that's the best we can do. In sprint gives 20 points. Okay, that's a big difference then. Like the Tour de France, right? It's Tour de France scoring, if I remember. But yeah. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Joe. That's important. 24 viewers. Thanks for coming, guys. We've made a mess of the TT. We have no chance in the GC. And we have 2 riders in a group of 35. But we're hoping to still go through to round 2 somehow. I believe is the plan anyway. Godfrey. Try and move up a bit. Right, let's just F a cursor with Yatesy. Through. I mean, I could try a very alternate strategy in protecting Yates with Froome, just because the others would think that they're obviously not going to let Froome go in the break, but they'll let Yates go probably. So maybe by protecting him, he can last a bit longer, but probably a stupid idea to be honest. Very stupid idea, the more I think about it. Cummings is coming back on very slowly. Just sat in this group. He's got a lot of energy. Same with Swift, hopefully. They can get back on. That'll be very helpful. So 16k to go to the intermediate sprint now. We could really do with Cummings in this group. A third rider would be so helpful. Why are we burning energy on this section? Doesn't have the legs with these guys. I'm not going to bring them back, but if he comes back, that'd be great. That's why I don't like relay, because sometimes they go much faster than 55 just to try and keep the front. Effort cursor is pretty consistent. Right, 40 seconds for Cummings. I think we will just about make it back on before that climb, which would be good. Get some water with him quickly. Poland pacing very hard. Jakob, who I do believe has been in the chat. We have 8k to go. 20 points for this intermediate sprint. I want to try and take as many with both riders and Cummings if possible. Seems Cummings is about to get back in now. Maybe I'll try and take them with Cummings, you know. I'm going to do this. We're fast approaching the sprint now, and I think it's going to be quite competitive because a lot of guys know it's going to be valuable. But we've got Cummings now, who can actually sprint in this group, which is a massive advantage than having Yates and Froome. Slightly downhill. Cummings in a good position. 2k to go. I'm going to launch early. Cummings is going to go 1.2. Oh, he's gone late. He's gone really late. Oh, it's a disaster. But Froome's going to take some. That wasn't very good at all. I went far too late with Cummings. Burnt so much energy. Oh dear. Pace continues over the top. Yates is absolutely cooked already. Yeah. Yeah, I needed Cummings in that group. I went way, way, way too late with him, which was so stupid of me. But right, Swift, Gegenhardt, Dowsett. Not coming back in now. There's no chance. So at least we take points with Froome, who's obviously going to hopefully take some at the end of the stage, or the next stage as well, if not this one. And maybe even if he gets dropped, I mean, 10th place in the GC is nothing to us. It's 1 point. If we drop Froome, potentially they'll let him go in the break, which would be massive. So if Froome's struggling towards the end, I'm going to just lose time with him. Potentially. Could be an idea. So Spain have 5 riders, France have 4, Italy 4. Everyone has 4 riders at least, basically. Apart from the poor old Brits. But we're okay at the moment, I think. Let's just try and sit slowly up this climb. This is our own pace. I think we're going to be okay. Cummings can just protect as long as possible. Yates isn't going to have too long after Cummings either. Beanie now done. 70 mountain guy got this far. Good job by Dennis. So pace slows somewhat on the front as Plaza slows for Spain. Italy come to front. That was quite a fast pace, but like by Carboni. 38 riders now in this group, slowly coming down. A few more struggling now. The Belgian, Spanish rider going out the back as well. I'd like to sit on 60, but it seems the pace is too high for that. We're moving back very slowly on 60. Actually, do it for a bit at least. A day now on the front. He's got Bardet sat further back in this group. Pace very, very slow now. Right, 4k to go. I need to try and move up now. Really need to try and move up now. Yates isn't going to make it to the top. So it looks like Froome could be our man for KOM as well, to be honest. Ah, we're getting blocked. I want to catch the Polish rider. Cummings is done. Like I said, I think Froome is going to be the man for KOM as well, as attacks going off from other squads. Yates is now done. Oh boy. Come on, Froome. Ben Herman's attacks. He's the leader of Belgium. It's a good move by him. 1.2k to go. Gets a bit steeper now. Up to 99. Let's go. Come on, Froome. Can we take some of these points at least? Looks like we're going to get second at least. And we come first. Perfect. Yeah, right. Froome. Froome's the man. Froome's the man. I think we're by ourselves now. Yates probably won't come back on. Maybe he will. But Chris Froome is the man. He's going to try and save us this race now. Because Yates isn't going to be strong enough. 16 points for Froome, and we've got 10 with Yates now. So we're looking pretty good in the KOM. Cheers, Rafa. Cheers, mate. I mean, I haven't performed very well, let's be real, to this point. But we do have some way to go. I could really do with Yates getting back in just to protect Froome for a little bit. But again, I'm not going to do any pacing because 3 French riders, you can see Thibaut Pinot's out the back at the moment for the French squad. Obviously, we're not going to do any pacing. Right. Yates will make it back in. So Gasparosso goes straight to the front for Dennis and Italy. Let's see if we can sit on 60. I felt the pace was too high for that on the last climb, but we just need to try and conserve energy. Just seems to be dropping back a bit too much, and you can see the Ghent on the attack for Belgium. We're going out the back of this group. Maybe he wasn't attacking. Hermans was dropped slightly. That was wide side. So if we can get first with Froome on this climb, we have 32 points. Not sure there are any KOM points at the finish. Probably not. If we die before the top of this climb, that's fine. Like, we just need to try and win the KOM with Froome now. Sprint competition, of course, is all about the stage. So we do need to think about that as well. I think we can try and win the KOM with Froome. That's the plan A. Well, plan A after plan A. 29 viewers. Thank you for coming, guys. Massively appreciate it. Up to 64 followers as well. Only my second stream, so massively appreciate that, of course. Also, 8k to go on this climb now. Just trying to conserve as much energy as possible with Froome. We need to really try and concentrate on doing that now. If we can go below 60 for portions, that is perfect. But I don't think we'll be able to for very long at all. You can see Gaudu and Pinot, the only riders left from the French team. I think 2 Italians for Dennis. Oh no, he's got Ciccone as well. Rada doing a very good job for Spain. That's in Soler and Peo Bilbao. Galopan struggling and we're getting blocked slightly. Let's just make sure we're staying on. Okay. Hello, Twam. Hello, mate. You join a fairly stressful time where we're out of the GC after stage 1, but we're hoping to recover the situation somehow. Cheers, Flex, mate. Appreciate that. I mean, I'm not. It's only my second stream, so hopefully they get better from now. But you can see Yates is now done. Need to stay with Giulio Ciccone now of Dennis, and we're going to sit in. Yates is done. I think he's gone for the stage now. Ciccone getting dragged up by Damiano Caruso. Froome is off the front at the moment. 1.8k to go. Fairly steep to the line. We're going to have to try and out sprint Ciccone here. Dennis has the idea. He's going for the KOM as well. You can see he's making the move. We're going to try and come past Giulio Ciccone. 800 meters. Let's sprint with Chris Froome. And I think we're looking good to take these points as well with Chris Froome. We're going to do it pretty comfortably, actually. Let's try and conserve some energy. Very nicely done. So 32 points for Froome. Perfecto. Yates is done. He's not coming back now. So we just need to try. I mean, Dennis is off the front. We have 40 seconds. Obviously, I'm not going to do any pacing now. These guys could be in a bit of trouble. And this could be a big move. There's only 8 riders in this group and some from the same team. So some guys have had their main rider dropped. Herman's dropped massively. He's done as well. Jon Izagirre gone for the moment. Let's just try and... I mean, Caruso has to do the pulling for Ciccone here. We have 42 seconds. Could this be our ticket back into the GC? Yeah, very true, Twan. I'm not going to cover. Yeah, exactly. Couldn't agree more. I'm obviously not going to do any pacing while Caruso's here. Hopefully he has enough energy to do the pay, to keep this group behind. Because this is perfect for us right now. Absolutely perfect. I wish I could just take his wheel. But we have 50 seconds. 10 men behind. Oh, right. Kone's done. I'll relay with you, Dennis, if you want. But I mean, he's the man in the GC battle. So maybe we shouldn't relay with him. Not relay. I'll relay on 60 if he wants, but... All riders, Kruijswijk has attacked for Mark. 8k to go on this climb, and this is going pretty well. I don't really want to relay. I'm going to play the game. Dennis has the advantage. He's the seeded player. He's expected to go through, and he's doing a great job at the moment. Come on. We're really struggling for yellow. I don't think we're going to make it to the top at this pace. Again, we have 45 seconds. Ciccone doing an absolute madness for Dennis. 55 seconds to this group behind. I mean, we're not going to gain a lot of time in the GC, but hopefully we can, or a lot of places, because obviously we're so far down. But if we can try and challenge for the stage this way, this is going to be perfect for us. Oh my word. But we can't continue this pace much longer. I mean, we have 1 minute and 10 seconds. What a ride here by Dennis and Giulio Ciccone. 1 minute and 20 seconds. No one wants to do the pacing. Now all their leaders are out the back. And we're slowly coming back into this GC battle right here. But like I say, we have literally no energy left. Now we have attacks, Pinot and Kruijswijk. Let's focus up the road though. 4k to go. We're almost done now. What a ride by Dennis, man. What a ride. We're not going to be able to hold the wheel much longer. But I'm going to try and stay here as long as possible. Oh, it's a shame we couldn't sit on to the top, isn't it? But Ciccone, Dennis, so strong right now. Right, he's cracked us. He's cracked us. Yeah, unreal. What a ride by Dennis and Ciccone, man. You can see why he's seeded. And we're going to be losing time to these guys. But you can see quite a few leaders have been dropped. Latour, Micah, pacing their way up. They will catch us, I think, which is a shame. Look at Ciccone's leads. He is destroying everyone. Oh my word. We're gonna be caught by at least some riders in this group, but some are cracking. Potentially we can get second in the stage. Pinot and Soler looking strong though. They're gonna catch us. Pinot's going past us. Soler as well. Maybe not quite as good as I'd hoped, but I think we can get a top 8 or something at least. Yeah, we're done. We're completely done. We could have done with Yates on that final climb, but Ciccone is going to destroy everyone with and Dennis. Let's try and hold this position behind Jon Izagirre. I thought that could have been so much better earlier on the climb, but not to be, sadly, for Froome. We can now go 99. We're going to come. Ciccone is going to win the stage and probably the GC right now. We then have Pinot, Soler, Bardet, Izagirre. And Froome's going to come, I think that's 6th on the stage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to come 6th on the stage, barring a fall. So we'll take some more sprint points. And we took a few KOM points. So we should be in the lead of the KOM with Froome. And hopefully we're going to be looking okay. Because we did pick up some sprint points with Froome at the first intermediate sprint as well. Man, GG Dennis. GG, my man. He just kept that tempo the whole way to the top. And now attack, try to for as long as possible. Especially up this uphill section. Can we catch Izagirre? Who's not pacing as hard as we are. And we've got the energy to attack because we're going downhill again now. Do gain some time on the Spaniard. If we can catch him, maybe we can get 5th on the stage. Oh, we're just behind him. Kone's going to win by a minute. We then have Pinot and Soler fighting for 3rd. Bardet. Froome, come on, my man. Catch Izagirre. I don't think we're going to, sadly. Giulio Ciccone. What a win by Dennis. What a win today. That was unreal. Wins by a mile. Soler and Pinot. Pinot, I think, will get seconds. We're not going to get Izagirre, sadly. I think we can sprint for the line now. Pinot second, Soler third. Bardet, Izagirre, and we'll come 6th with Chris Froome. We'll make some ground up in the GC, but we do, I believe, take the KOM jersey, or at least make some good ground up towards it with Chris Froome. Oh, could have gone so much better if we could have just stayed with Ciccone. 2 minutes we finished behind Ciccone in the end, but I want to say I'm happy with it, but I'm not entirely, because if we'd stayed with Ciccone, that would have been just perfect. How about? May as well sprint with everyone, I guess. Oh, at least Yates, the other guys. So Yates is 13 minutes down. He's going to be allowed. Yates is going to be allowed in the breakaways now. Probably would have been anyway. They're not going to let Froome go in the break, I don't think, still. But we're going to have to try and win the KOM with Chris Froome here. We're in trouble, and I don't think we're going to get ourselves out of it, but we'll do our best. Do our best. Over 30 viewers at the moment, guys. Massively appreciate you all watching. It's been a massive mess. Team GB in Group E, I believe we are, following that horrendous TTT. But it's not the worst stage 2. Hopefully stage 3 will be even better as well. This guy's 20k behind still. I mean, times 8? I don't know. Maybe we're not meant to. Times 8, I think. Potentially. Oh dear, it's a mess. It's a mess. Can't believe that TTT went so badly. Can't believe I didn't prepare for it more as well. That was a terrible error on my part. But you live and you learn, I guess. So we're 1 hour and 10 minutes stream already. So I think we're just a couple of moments away from finishing the stage. These guys will all finish in the time limit. So I believe Ben Herman's, this Belgian squad are in trouble. Their GC leader's gone. I think we could potentially go above him in the GC. I don't think we gained enough time on anyone else. But we're slowly making our way up in the GC with Froome. But again, we need a top 5 in the GC for it to be worthwhile. Otherwise, we need to win the other competitions. Go through. But Froome taking some big points today. That's for sure. So there we go. Last rider, Rojas across the line. Ciccone, man. Unreal ride by Dennis today. Got to tip your hat. So GC, we're 9th now, but we're still well down. If we'd stayed with Ciccone, we would have been top 5. That is so painful. But we lead the sprint classification, and I do believe including the additional intermediate sprint points. And we lead the KOM. Ciccone, our main rival there. Right. We can win these 2, which we're doing at the moment, and hopefully push towards the top 5 in the GC. It's a minute now to the top 5. Maybe we have a chance, but it's still looking very bleak, to be honest. So the next one, it's a massive one. This is where it will be decided. Much more points available today. Only 1 intermediate sprint, so again, it's definitely going to be Froome the man. Go for there. $197k, long one. I mean, what a ridiculous stage. Look at all these climbs. So many climbs. It's going to be tough to get away at the beginning, so maybe best to hold back. Man, I can't believe that ride. Dennis, unreal. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Absolutely dominated that stage. We needed that full yellow back after that penultimate climb. That's what cost us, I think. Potentially. But unreal ride by Dennis. He wasn't so dominant in the classics. I think he just came 4th and just got through. It was very close in my group. But he's looking dominant today, that is for sure. Kone is going to win the GC, I have no doubt at this point. Win 9th, and we need more points at the KOMs and the sprints now. Potentially, we probably need to get close to a stage win as well, which is going to be massively difficult to do all of those things, obviously. Right, here we go. We're about to get underway. Let's try and concentrate. Try and put that stage 1 behind us. Sorry, I'm just going to try and set this up. I want it. Right. Like this. Cummings. Yeah. Right. Let's go like this. You can see the Belgian squad. He's trying to get away with Herman straight away. He's his 83 mountain guy. And he is obviously well down in the GC. Joe, mate, we're leading the KOM with Froome. We're leading with the sprint competition as well. And we came 6th on the stage. It was an unreal ride by Dennis and Ciccone. So hopefully after this one, we're still in the lead of the KOM and sprint competition. And maybe challenge for the stage. I realise if we're attacking for sprints and stuff, it's going to be much harder to win the stage, but we'll see. We'll see. I think the stream's running okay today, which is much the pleasant surprise after the last stream a few days ago. Let me know if it's looking okay, and if not. Joe, where did you finish in the KOM and sprint? Did you win? I assume you must have won a stage or two to go through, because obviously you take quite a few points for winning the stage as well, and immediate sprint points. I'm kind of assuming that's what I'm going to need to do. So you can see a few attacks have gone off. Ben Hermans has gone already for Belgium. And he's going to have to employ a similar tactic now to what we are. But to me, it just seems too early in the stage to be going off the front. We have this massive flat section with a few short hills before the climbs even start. We need to try and take these points here. That's where we need to be conserving our energy for. So he's gone off the front. I'm going to try and keep it fairly close. He's going to have to do a great ride to keep Hermans with good energy over these final climbs, I believe. And so that's the strategy, just to try and keep Froome in this group with lots of energy, and then we'll try and go ham on these climbs here. 2 seconds on the stages, yeah, see, that's where you took the points, I think. That's what I need to do. I need a top 3 on this stage, in addition to the other jerseys. But you can see Froome first in the sprint, first in the KOM. If we can get both of those again, as I say, that'd be perfect. Herman's going away a bit too much now. A few riders up the road to help him. A few Polish riders for Jakob. We still have another stage after this to, of course, attempt to get more points. I'm not sure exactly how many KOM points there are on that stage, but assuming there's quite a few. I'm going to try and effort cursor with Froome the whole way, just to try and focus on conserving his energy literally as much as we can. Swift is just going to try and sit on the front, keep these guys fairly close. So Hitman's not in the game. I'm going to have to start. Potentially are. Not sure which squad he is. But we have a player missing, so we could be looking at a restart here. Not sure. Oh, he's back in. He's back in. Good. So I need the KOM. I need it on this stage because there's not many available in the next one. Okay. Two sprints. Okay. Michael, thanks for the follow, mate. We're up to 65. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. You're enjoying the stream today. Hopefully we can make up for our horrific team time trial. Why is Dowsett struggling so much? He's only protecting Froome. 66 flat. Quite get that, but okay. Why is he struggling so much? Okay. Just 40 seconds to this group now. This is what I was talking about. Hermans is working on the front. He's surely just going to use up his energy now. He could just be sitting in this group. Slightly off the front. With my guys, what do you think? Attack? Potentially F-cross. Potentially. I don't know. I feel like, for me, I just want to conserve my energy before these climbs. I don't want Froome to use any energy. And there you go. I could try a team attack of some sort, but I don't know. I really, really don't know. Why am I getting water? We don't need any yet. So everyone's still in the peloton. No one off the front. Set up now. Very, very pedestrian pace. Further back in the group. That's why Dowsett's struggling, is it? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't really care. As long as Froome has as much energy as possible. Dowsett's not going to last long. Maybe it's stupid of me to say that, but we'll try and come back slightly. Pace ups by Rojas of the Spanish squad. Yeah, of course, good idea. We're okay at this pace. Oh dear, what a mess I've made for myself. So we need to be over this climb for sure, and we need to try and take that sprint with Chris Froome, and then potentially, we won't have an opportunity to challenge for the stage because I can see us using a lot of energy going for these KOMs. But if we're there and in position, we'll of course have to go for it. Yeah, no. I forget that PCM is that realistic, to be honest. In that they take, when they're at the front, they actually do use a lot more energy. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably stick Yatesy on his wheel. You mean on his back wheel with someone else protecting him, right? Doing it again. I'm going to try and grab some water with Ben Swift. Yeah, perfect. So it's been a very, very slow start to the stage. Nothing happened just yet. It's all going to start happening. I mean, if we don't take these KOM points, it's not a big deal. We have 10, we have 16 here, 20 here. To be fair, it's not a big difference. I expected that to be 25. But we need these points and we need to try and get these points and that sprint as well. That's the goal of the stage. And if that means we can't get the stage win, that's fine because we're going to use a lot of energy doing that. I'm not expecting to get a good stage result as well as take all those points. Yeah, Jonathan, it is, mate. It really is. I mean, it's a slow start, but it really gets going here, doesn't it? That is for sure. So I think we can do this just like that because we don't need to pace on the front with no one out breakaway. I don't think anyone wants to try anything yet because they realise they're gonna lose a lot of energy by trying to do anything at this point of the race. The Wellens puncture, infamous already, Benji. Yeah, I think you're right, F Cross. So many more points available. I mean, obviously, if we're there and we don't need to use a lot of energy, we need to try and take the points. But if not, really doesn't matter. I don't think I'm not too hung up on winning this KOM. Just want to conserve literally everything I can with Froome at the moment. So the pace up somewhat, I think now. Where is Swift gone? Come on, mate. You're protecting all the 8C. Right. You can see the pace really picks up now. And it's a team attack now by the Belgian squad. And obviously, we don't want Hermans taking the KOM, which is what we're trying to win. He has no points at the moment. That's pretty important. Let's try and stay on 60 as long as I can. So I'll let Hermans go for now. I think he's just gonna use a lot of energy, especially after this climb. It's a long flat as well. Getting dropped. Yeah, how have you guys done then in the World Cup? Those of you that are competing, I know Joe went through yesterday, and I think you did as well, of course, right? So the pace really seems to ramp up now. I mean, you just get pushed so far back with these trains. We have a minute and 20. So Wellens, Hermans, and again, he's already lost Campanets, I believe. Who he did have originally. Oh, the French squad are really picking up the pace now. So, of course, we're going to need to make sure we stay in this group. But again, if I don't take these KOM points, I am not worried just yet. Can we stay on 60? Potentially, I think we potentially can. I just don't want to suddenly be out the back of the group if a few of these riders drop out their train. You can see opening up somewhat. Come on, Froome, move up a little bit. I'm not too happy with us being this far back, and you can see there is this gap being created. And it's gone off the front almost. Make sure we stay here. Okay. Yesterday was an epic day. It was an epic indeed. So at the front, still 3 Belgians. Hermans is going to take these points. There's going to be none available for this group. They have 3 minutes now. And I think we can probably attempt to bring Hermans in on the next climb. I think that we're going to be fine to do that. So again, conserve energy at this point. Kone, going to win the GC. There you go. Hermans is going to take these points. I need to get with him. Wellens is done. Oh my word. Pace increases somewhat. I think we'll be okay. Just staying here over the top. Hopefully, Jonathan. Hopefully. We've kept all 6 riders here, which could be important. Let's not get dropped now. Alright, we can now attempt to recover somewhat. And let's come to the front of the group if we can. So, quite a few teams have lost at least a rider. Alfredo, Rojas, Campanets. 2 Polish riders out the back. The entire Spanish squad almost. I want these guys to move up somewhat now. Now we're on the downhill. Particularly Yates, he's just dropped. Come on, man. I think we're okay. Froom's okay at least. Yeah, that's what I need to do, Jay. Make sure I do that. As you can see, Yates has gone out the back somehow, but we're okay. Should come back together now. I think now we can go for water. And we have 3 minutes to the Belgian squad. He only has De Gent helping him. Wellens looks like he'll come back in. Pace pretty high at the moment by the French squad. So is that the Spanish squad still behind? My word, Izagiri, who's 5th in the GC. These guys are making it difficult for him to come back, that is for sure. Right, as soon as I think we can just chill out for now. 2 minutes now. The group behind. I think the Belgian squad have been quite unlucky with the Spanish squad going behind because they're making it difficult for him to come back here. I'll use my energy gels with Dowsett and Swift. They're still not back in. I think he'll be fine. But he's going to burn some domestiques at least, if nothing else. Pace could potentially be high here with him still behind. Be careful, need to be careful. And it is high, it is still quite high. He's back in. And it's just 1 minute to the Belgian squad, and you can see a few guys going away here. Which we're not particularly happy about, but I don't think it's going to cause too many issues now. 40 seconds now for the Belgians, and Hermans is going to have used a lot of energy to this point. Not quite on the climb just yet, I don't think. There you go. Hermans and the Belgians are caught. Pace stays quite high now. Swift and Dowsett are about to go out the back, but we've still got Cummings and Gegenhardt looking okay. Really, really trying to stay on 60, but I just can't do it because the pace is still quite high. Slow somewhat now. Hopefully we can recharge these yellows before this climb really gets going. 13 riders out the back. We still got our entire squad. I think we're good to go now, almost. There you go. Froom's looking okay at least. And Yates. Right, and let's just go to 60, try and move up if we can in this group. A few riders back on now, including Izagiri. Really getting blocked. Really getting blocked. So it's Bumper and Pierre Latour and the French squad. They're going on the attack already. But just getting blocked off so badly at points. The early attack by him on this climb, 12 kilometers in length. We need to take this KOM with Froome or at least come top 3 or something. I want to stay towards the front. I don't want to get blocked off anymore, really. I'm going to use these guys' energy gels now so I don't forget. Cream's looking okay. Cream's looking okay. Hermans is going to be the man to bring him in, or attempt to. So Dowsett and Swift are now done. I think we're going to go like this for now. He's pretty much caught. At least the Belgian squad have caught him. Here's F cross mate. 9k still to go. We're conserving our energy. Just want to do this as long as possible in this group. 30 seconds to that group is fine. If it gets to 5k, they've still got this lead. I need to up the tempo. But I'm okay at the moment. It's getting quite steep now, so I'm going to put it up to 75. 72. 75 V8s. We've caught them. There you go. Let's try and continue the pace, because they're gonna try and continue the pace, aren't they? But we've caught them. We're in the same group, and there's a few riders off the front now. Perfect. Gegenhardt almost done. I'll put Yates on Froome's wheel as soon as he is. And we do have a group behind here. 21 riders. Gegenhardt's done. Great job today by Teo. Steve Cummings, Froome and Yates, the men left. We have 5k to go towards the top of this climb. I'm very, very wary now. I don't want anyone going off the front at this point. We're looking okay. 33 riders. The groups come back together. Jakob coming up with Micah. 4k to go on the climb now. Right. Let's try. Let's try and go for it. Very steep section. Cummings is pretty much done. Yates is looking very good as well, I must say. Pretty much as good as Froome. Can he try and get ahead of him now? Cummings done. Gonna have just Yates and Froome left again at this point. 3k to go. I'm just trying to make sure I stay here. Hermans, Latour. They don't have many points. Mike has a few. Just try and sit him. Right. The pace is high now. Numbers in the group coming down all the time. Right, up to 85. Or we may have gone too late, but here we go. Great job by Micah. Froome can go up to 99, I think, or Yates, sorry. Good job by Simon Yates. Oh, we've gone too early. We've gone too early. Oh, it's not good. Gone far too early here. But we're going to try and take the points. And we do just that. There you go. That is what we like to see. Come on. Come on. We've got a few riders off the front here. That is exactly what we like to see. Cheers, mate. Cheers, guys. Needed those points. That is for sure. We do have 8 riders off the front. It's a small gap. Should come back on, but downhill. Potentially try and keep them behind here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Yates up. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm just going to... It's really not worth trying to keep them behind, I don't think. They're going to come back on anyway, I think. Maybe I should be trying, but I think they'll come back on. We just need to try and conserve energy. There you go. They're back on now pretty much. Could do with some water. There you go. They're back on. Yates, you get some? Yeah, Joe, not sure, mate, but we'll see. I think it's worth not going for water yet. I think we'll probably be flashing water bottle. Actually, no. What am I talking about? I want to get Yates back full yellow. I don't think that's going to be possible though. So he can try and grab some water quickly now. We do have attacks, I believe. Bilbao and Marc Soler, second place in the GC, trying to go off the front here. a big move. All right, 10k this climb in length. Yates, come back to protect Froome. Gonna do. There's 19 riders in this group now. Ooh, that was a mistake. Try and get that yellow back if possible. There you go. So we have a few riders coming back on. Izagiri's out the back again. Oh no, that's the other Izagiri. Yeah, F Cross, I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, but I did. I know there's no point, and he would have probably had full yellow, but oh well. So 20 riders. And if we are off the front on top of this climb, I'm going to continue on the downhill with Froome, try and take that sprint as well. And then we've got 20 points. You get 25 for the stage. And there's also mountain points available, which is potentially big. I'm going to slow the pace. Somewhat, at least. Yeah, I feel like if we can come first on the next 2 KOMs and the sprint, I don't care where we come in the stage at that point, because we'll have collected a great amount of points in both the sprint and the KOM, and be looking good in both of those. So the pace very, very pedestrian at the moment. I think it may be time to up it somewhat. 4.5k to go. I'm going to up the pace. No one else does. Just a little bit to start with, but we need to stay towards the front of this group. Because as you saw in the last climb, massive advantage having good positioning in the KOMs. You can't really attack past them very easily, especially when they have the same stats. Baruto coming through. Let's just try and stay here. We've got enough energy with Froome at least, potentially Yates as well. A few riders going out the back. You can see Ciccone. I think Dennis is after some points again. Or potentially he's going to try and move like he did in the previous stage. We're going to have to come up to 80 now. 2k to go. It's very steep at the top actually. You can see he's really upping the tempos, Dennis. 1.8k to go. Yatesy doing a very good job here. 1k to go. We'll go at 900 meters, up to 99. Great job by Simon Yates. Froome, oh my god, we're blocked off by our own rider. But we're going to try and take the points anyway. And we're going to do it. Chris Froome, more KOM points, and we're looking very good now in this competition. And in addition to that, there are 9 riders off the front, and we have 2 of them. And this is where we need to be very aware here. I meant to do this. Hermans is trying an attack. Try and follow him with Chris Froome. 3k to go to this KOM. It's pretty much downhill the entire way. Or this sprint, sorry. 2.5k to go, I'm sprinting. Can we try and take the points with Chris Froome? At this intermediate sprint, this is pretty big. Because if we can get the lead of the sprint competition as well, that would be pretty big. Oh my word. I think we got them. We have 40 seconds on the group behind. Come on, let's do this. Coming back anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I do believe we took those points. If we can try and check somehow. Oh my word, Ciccone continues the pace, I thought. Just 11 riders in this group. A few guys slow to come back. I don't know why I can't spacebar, but I think we took those points. Not sure exactly. Cheers, Jonathan, mate. I'm not sure Godlike. I'm not sure if you're here for stage 1, but Godlike is not how I would describe that stage. But we're doing okay on this one, that's for sure. We've taken the last 2 KOMs and the sprint, I believe. Just trying to get this bit of yellow black, and there you go. Let's go up to 60. Over 10%. When it's over 10%, I believe, or when it's under 10%, I believe if you sit on 60, you retain all of your yellow. You don't burn any yellow. But when it goes over 10%, even on 60, you seem to burn yellow. I think that's how it works. But you can see 17 riders in the front now. Herman's the only rider from his squads. Pretty much 2 riders from every other team though. I think 1 Polish rider and only Marc Soler left from his squad. We've got Yates protecting us still. And we may lose him over this climb, which is fine. But I want positioning for the KOM again. 16 more points available. There you go. But to the front, we can slow the pace somewhat. Yeah. Oh, you did see it. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, yeah. I knew you didn't mean the first stage. But yeah, we're doing okay on this one. And if we can take these points, I will be in agreement with you. Not quite godlike, but yeah, we'll see. 1.8k to go. Concentrate. 85, 80. Oh, slight too early. Yates is done. Yates is cracked for the day, I believe. No one seems to be competing with us here. I can slowly up it to 92. I'm expecting sprints now, though. And there you go. Micah on the attack. I think we can try and take first position again. Yates is not going to make it. It's Micah v Chris Froome. And Chris Froome takes first position yet again. Looking good. Looking good, I believe. And we have 20 seconds to a group of just 6 riders. Again, Dennis has Caruso in this group, which is a fantastic ride by him. That's... Oh, I thought that was Soler. I think we can pace on 60 and retain and gain our yellow back. Mike is just sitting in at the moment. He's above us in the GC, so he really should be relaying. Potentially it's Newt. I think you go by a different name usually, but call you Newt at this one. I think we potentially have it safe with only 6 points available. And we, of course, there are 20 available here, but 16, 16, and 20. We won all of those. We didn't take those. So I think we're looking good. We have 40 seconds, it's worth noting. To the group behind. Micah really should be working here. Again, I can't do the chat for some reason. But I'm going to continue on 60 at least. Ducone is on the front at the moment. Micah should really be working. I don't really want to attack. It's not worth using any energy. We're using green, but no yellow. They're going to come back in. I'm a bit disappointed Micah not working. He's finally coming to the front. We'll pace 65 with Micah. I think he's up the pace somewhat. We have 40 seconds. Worth a go here, if nothing else. Allez Froome. Indeed, Lobas. Indeed. I mean, he's the man ahead in GC, right? We will relay with him. We have 40 seconds. It's not big leads. Potentially worth a little attack right here. On the left-hand side of the road with Chris Froome. I'm not sure what brought that on, but we've gone on the attack early on this climb. Right, let's try and continue to pace. 75. I'm going to use my energy gel. It's an aggressive move. We've got nothing to lose in the GC, and we've done our work for the day. But Micah's not working with me, so I mean, these guys have guys protecting them still. I don't have that advantage with Yates. He is in that group, but he's not got nothing left. I think we may as well just try this here and see what happens. It's a brutal climb. We're going to die at this tempo, but we have 45 seconds at the moment. Not a great deal to lose, I would say, at least. Potentially very stupid, but we're going to give it a go. Mike has dropped back to group behind with Jakob. 40 seconds is still our lead. We're going to... Oh, we're burning so much yellow, man. But like I say, I mean, Bardet's behind in the GC. We're going to have to lower the tempo. I think they're going to catch us pretty soon because we've gone too hard. But Caruso is still here working for Dennis. Yeah, that was stupid of me, I think. But no, just felt it was the right thing to do. You can see we're going to get caught here. I'm going to go 60, let them catch us. Exactly, Jonathan. 6 riders behind. You can see a few of the GC guys are caught behind here. I won't do any pulling now in this group. 6 riders here. Micah caught behind. Latour caught behind. You can see Ciccone riding away from us. I'm not going to chase him. I don't have the energy to. And I'm ninth in the GC. It's Soler and Pinot. Those guys in second, third and fourth. Who need to do the chasing here. We can potentially make some ground up in the GC on this stage, but we're looking very low on energy. Trying to sit in this group on as low maintain as possible. Roycevic is done for Mark. That's a top 5 on the stage at the moment. Mike is still going though. Pino aggressively trying to catch Dennis. Right, we can go 85 to the line here at least. Maybe 88 now. We have Ciccone, Pino. Izaguirre's done. We're going to get 4th on the stage. Go up to 90. We're going to die before the line. But it's a top 4 at least. Which means more KOM points, more sprint points. We're going to come 4th. Thibaut Pinot wins the stage. It's a good stage for France. Soler seconds. We're going to finish in the front group, or at least this second group, just behind Pinot, with Soler, Ciccone, and Froome. And it's a big gap to Izaguirre and the guys behind. I mean, it's too big a gap to Bardet, but Latour, we're going to overtake Latour. We potentially overtake Kruijswijk as well. So we're going to gain a few positions in the GC, I believe. I don't see anyone else in the GC further down. So I think we'll go to maybe 7th. The GC, which we'll take. 4th place we'll take. I'm happy with that stage. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Jonathan. Cheers, Lobas, mate. No. Doesn't quite, does it, F-Cross? But thank you, mate. I think we'll take that stage all day long. We've recovered somewhat. I'm much more happy with this stage than I was stage 2. I think we've got the KOM wrapped up. I think we potentially have the sprint not wrapped up. It's certainly not wrapped up, but finishing 4th was massive for the sprint jersey. We get 14 points. And of course, we took the 20 points, not 6, 20 points at this one. I'm definitely going to take that stage. I'm happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Oh, it's tense. I still am unsure exactly how we're looking to go through. If we can hold on to the sprint and the KOM, I'm hopeful. Not sure we'll go through, but I'm certainly hopeful. And after that, if we can move up to maybe a top 5 in the GC, maybe we've got a chance. Let's see. Oh, really, F-Cross? The intermediates are big then, aren't they? They're really, really big. Really big. Potentially, you're right. It should probably be at least double the points for the stage, I would say. But, you know, I'm not complaining after that first, in my scenario anyway. Obviously, in your scenario, winning all the stages, you'd expect to win that jersey, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. It's a good stage. Oh, right. Right. One more stage. One more opportunity to salvage the situation. I don't understand why my chat's not working. Do you guys know why that could be? No podium. But great ride by Pinot today. Dennis not quite as dominant, but GC, we're 6th. Definitely take that. I thought we'd be 7th, but without those 2 minutes lost, we'd be 2nd, I believe, in the GC. Is that right? No, maybe not. Maybe we'd be 3rd or 4th. But so in that TTC, we didn't lose a great deal in the GC, actually. We've lost 2 or 3 positions. And I massively take that. Massively, massively take that. That was a good move to attack Micah, I think, because we had the energy for it. Yeah, I'm happy with that stage for sure. We're in the lead of the sprint classification, and I think this isn't correct because we've got 20 points each for the intermediates. So I think we should have more points than this, and we should have a bigger lead. Is that right, guys? I think that's right. And we've won the KOM jersey with Chris Froome. Perfect. and we're sixth in the GC. I'm more than happy with that stage. I did not expect to be in this situation. Do you think, Jay? I mean, I don't know how, but we're looking good. Like I say, I think we've got a bigger lead in this green jersey or sprint jersey because we've got 20 points rather than the 6 at those 2 intermediates. 2 more intermediate sprints. I need to try and take those with Chris Froome. That's all, the KOM doesn't matter. We've won that. And we need to. I'm going to try and take the sprint points with Froome, or at least some of them. Do you think? Yeah, yeah. Stop hyping me up, guys. I'm really doubtful. I can't remember the exact points. I think it's 100 for winning the GC, and then 40 and 50 for the KOM and sprint, winning those competitions. And apart from that, I don't know a great deal. But we'll see. But let's try and win this stage, see where we go, and take those intermediate points. That's the goal for this stage. Was try and take those intermediate points, and then see where we are at the end. All right, we're underway. It's a late start for us, but gonna try and set this up again. Swift, 72 hill. I don't care about winning the stage with Swift. I really don't. I was thinking we could potentially try and protect Ben Swift today, but it really isn't worth it. Really isn't worth it to try and win the stage with that 77 sprint. I don't think it's worth it at all. We just need to try and take the intermediate points with Froome, and maybe Cummings could be a good chance at the stage. Let's see. Again, it's a very early attack by the Belgian squad with Ben Hermans. He's 5th now in the KOM, 6th in the sprint. And I do think we want to keep this gap small. I'm not going to pace at the moment, but if they get bigger leads, I don't really want him taking any sprint points because I'm not exactly. We won the KOM, I'm sure of that, but I'm not exactly sure the situation regarding the sprint competition because the points aren't correct. We should have 20 points for each intermediate, which it hasn't been so far. So I think we should be looking pretty strong in that, but I do want to make sure by taking some points here. Yeah, no, I don't think Swift will make it, so no point in trying that. Yeah, I'm reading your message to stay attentive, F Cross, whilst I take my eyes completely off the race, and read your message. But yeah, I agree completely. Cummings, I think, I mean, technically, 82 hill. Sure, there are some fairly long climbs, but surely Cummings should be. No, maybe not. Maybe Froome's still stronger on this stage, but you can see it's a big group up the road at the moment, which we're going to need to try and bring in. The massive group up the road. Chacone is still in this group, so let's not panic. Let's not panic. It's early in the stage. Still a climb to go. I think a lot of guys are going to be panicking here. Just make sure we come up somewhat, and you can see the groups joining, but they're going to go again, I believe. This is fine. Let's just make sure we're staying in position. They're going to be burning a lot of energy trying to attack away. I mean, Pinot's in this group, so I don't want to pace for Pinot. If this group does form and he's off the back somewhat. I mean, that wasn't the plan. Man, you're right, F Cross. This is attentiveness. This is tough. Really tough, if I can speak. Again, Siri attempting to talk to me. That's not what I'm looking for. We're somehow just about clinging on to this group. We've lost Cummings, which obviously isn't ideal. Oh, this is far from ideal. Yeah, yeah. Cummings is gone. This is not ideal at all, but he's back in now. The important thing. Plenty of attacks. Again, Hermans is going to try and take 6 points. We're not worried. We've won that competition. He can try and fight for the lower places. Fine for us. Over the tempo now, we're back in this group. Dowsett's potentially gone for the day. Few riders caught behind here, including, I believe, Yonis Giri, who is above us in the GC. That's potentially important. I think he'll probably come back with no issues, but up ahead, it's Hermans taking the points, Latour second and Micah third. Micah is wearing the KOM jersey, but he is just second in that or third actually. I think Chicone will be second. But yeah, we've got that one wrapped up. We don't need to worry about that. You can see Thibaut Pinot is behind, as well as Yonis Giri here. So they're going to have to push back up. I'm not going to pace because it's not really worth it at this point in the stage, but worth noting at least. They're going to come back on. Oh, it's a big gap. It's a big gap for them to be down, you know. Just try and recover. I'm not going to pace, but it seems this Spanish squad are going to pace. I think this is the Marc Soler team. If I can see him. There he is, second in the GC. He's going to try and pace and keep these guys behind. We have Pino, who is third in the GC, and that's why he's pacing. I potentially could be pacing, but again, I'm not worried about the GC. Going from 5th to 6th isn't a big deal to me. Those sprint points. It's close, Joe, but in my case, I would usually try and get a sprinter. I'd usually protect Froome and a good sprinter in a stage like this. I think they're coming back now. But in my case, I just want Froome to get some points, and that's all really. We've won the KOM, we know that, and I think we can try and make it a difficult stage potentially, as it is already, which would mean make it even harder for the sprinters. But Pinot is going to lose some domestiques here. See some going out the back already. Same with Yonis Aguirre. We like this a lot. Potentially, if we can move up into top 5 GC, we take that all day long. I think we'll be through them for sure. Top 5 GC and winning the other 2 comps. They're coming back on now, 30 seconds. But they're going to use a lot of energy. Dowsett's coming back on as well. Like to see that. There you go, they're back on now. And we are 10k from that intermediate sprint. You can see quite a few riders behind now. Usually, most of those domestiques from those 2 teams. Thinking about grabbing water, but it's not. We don't need it yet. Hello, Lovro, mate. I don't know if you saw the first stage, but it was horrendous to say the least. We were 2 minutes down and last in the GC, but we're now first in the KOM, and I do believe first in the sprint competition as well. So I believe if we can take those 2 competitions, we're looking okay. Froome is caught behind here, and of course I want to try and take some points here with him. But it's not looking good at the moment. We're going to burn a lot of energy here with Froome, trying to get in position. And 2k to go. I don't think we're going to take many of these points. Should have been much more prepared for this. We're not going to take any of the points. We're blocked off terribly. Right, that is a terrible start to the stage then. Okay. Right, we need to pose ourselves. Still, we can still potentially take that second sprint. I think we're still pretty safe in that intermediate sprint competition. Due to the point scoring not being correct, because we've been given 2 scores of 6 at the intermediates when really we should have had 20. So this score should be a lot higher relative to everyone else. Yeah, that was really poor for me. Should have been in much better position. Yeah, you're right, F Cross. You're right. I was very unprepared for that. But if I can just take, I think we're pretty safe in this jersey. maybe I'm stupid to say that. I think we're looking a lot better than what the points say. So if that is true, we should still be okay, assuming we can take some of these points. It should be easier after those climbs. He's pretty high at the moment. Gonna get dropped, are we? Okay. But yeah, very bad start to stage by me. We move on to the next section. Should be okay. I really don't like being next to this Spanish squad that I know is liable to getting dropped here. So let's try and just move ahead of him. Kone's here, so can't be in too bad a position. It's the French squad of Hitmas setting the pace at the moment. Oh, it's a tough pace for Steve Cummings to follow, it would seem. But yeah, I think we're still okay. That was stupid of me. I think we're okay though. Cummings is really struggling on like 80 to stay here, and Froome's sitting in on like 75 comfortably. Quite get that, but there you go. Pace is still quite high. Over the top, let's just make sure we stay here. No massive climbs to worry about, so I don't think energy conservation is quite as important as the previous stage. We've still got all 6 riders, and you can see just 44 in the peloton, so we're doing better than most, I would suggest. Out the back. See a few of the riders out the back. $60. Yeah, I don't want to say, but I may try to attack on this climb. I don't know. Thanks for coming, Pixel mate. Sorry if you wrote that a little while ago. I'm trying to stay somewhat attentive. But yeah, thank you for coming. Hope you've enjoyed it. Appreciate it. So we have 42 riders in the peloton. That is surprising to me because a lot have gone out the back. Much more than I anticipated. Of course, I could not protect on these climbs, these downhills, but let's listen to you guys. Let's not do it. It just seems a lot easier to keep them in position to protect once the climb is over. That's why I like to do it. I know it burns more energy, but not really. If they go 5k earlier in the stage, I'm not too worried about that. Cheers, Pixel mate. Oh, perfect. I'm really happy the stream is much more real time than last time. I think we're about half an hour behind last time. I can see my internet much better. It's going about 3 times as fast as I think it was Tuesday's stream. So I think the issue is resolved, luckily. Yeah, no, I will try and stay reading the chat, obviously, because what's the point in streaming if you're not going to? But yeah, if I go quiet a few moments, it means I'm concentrating quite hard. But yeah, I need those sprint points with Froome. I need to try and win those. I think the best way to do it is attack on this climb. We'll use some energy, but it doesn't matter. So if that's the case, I want to stay in good position going into this downhill, which not quite doing, but okay for now. Bit of time left. Burn a bit of energy doing that because we do have the downhills to recuperate. It's Cummings in much better position at the moment. Come on, Froome. Go 70, 75. The pace does increase somewhat. Come to the side. We're getting blocked off so badly by these trains. Oh, Don't understand why he can't come to the front. Right, here we go. And I'm actually gonna just give up on these guys, seeing as they can't protect him. We'll go like this. And we will now go like this. Something like that, I think will be fine. Like, I don't care if I burn Dowsett and get in Gegenhart here. I just want to try an attack on this climb with Froome. And take those points. Literally, I don't care about the stage even, because the intermediate points are so valuable. Yeah, Yellow Bass, mate. I lowered it, but what I also did was I made it dynamic. So if my internet drops, the bitrate will also drop, which is perfect. So the stream may go look very ugly at some point, and that's why, basically, because my internet's dying. I don't think this is the best way to do this. I'm going to do this instead. Much better. But yeah, the pace very high, so looking unlikely we'll be able to attack. I think Dowsett is going to be done anyway. Try and keep Yates here if we can, but like I say, a lot to try and keep an eye on here. It seems the French squad have a similar idea. I'm going to try and stick on the Tour's wheel. Gegenhart can't keep up with Froome. Cummings is going to struggle as well. Really a lot to manage. I'm going to do this. Can't, apparently. But this is ideal. If we can go off with a few riders. Hermans is trying something. Really, really tough at the moment. Too quick to really try and attack. Maybe as Cummings is done, maybe we can try something here with Froome. 10k still to go through that intermediate sprint. It would be good to keep Cummings now. I mean, we could go for these KOM points. It doesn't matter, obviously. We've got that wrapped up. See, I wanted to try and attack and keep it going over the top. I don't know if we've got enough energy with Froome. We have 30 seconds. I think they're going to let us go. I'm going to attack into downhill with Froome. Cummings can wait on Yates. These guys auto. Right, we've used a lot of energy now with Froome. A lot of energy. We just need to hold this lead to this sprint, which I don't know if we're going to be able to do, you know. It's a risky tactic for sure. It's a very risky tactic. 4k to go. Like, if I die at that sprint, we've got the downhill to recover, and we can go for maybe Yates for the stage at this point. He's looking a lot better. So we've got 27 seconds. Let's just try and hold this. 30 to the peloton. 2.5k to go. I think we've got these points wrapped up now. Perfect, Jonathan, mate. Perfect. And Lovro and Lobas. Thanks, guys. Sorry, I was just concentrating over that section, but we're going to take these points with Chris Froome. Oh, we've literally gone out the back. Wasn't concentrating there, but Froome takes these points. There you go. 20 more points for Froome. We make up for that original error. I mean, this is bad. Back in now. Oh, so annoying that you can't maintain. It's probably pointless to keep going with Froome, so I'm going to put him to 50. We're going to be caught here. Go 30 even. Same with both to the front. Same with both to the front. Yeah, Froome's going to be caught. Froome, it's probably best to go for Yates for the stage, because Froome is knackered. But that, obviously, we've kind of given up on Froome's chances to win the stage there, but we've taken 20 points and we made sure we did it. That was the important thing there. Cheers, Benji, mate. Cheers for the support. Yeah, of course. I'll certainly try to. Obviously, he's the GC man. So what I will do is this. I'll do that. Cummings can protect. I'm surprised Cummings is struggling so much. He's much more suited to the stage than Simon Yates, from what I can see. So 25 riders now in the front. Again, it's Izagiri out the back. He keeps getting dropped here. and he's the man above us in the GC. So that, I mean, maybe we could have moved up to 5th without these attacks. Now I've got Gegenhardt here. I'll do this instead. I've got Froome, Yates. Let's try and just go down as low as possible. Yates don't get dropped though. Pace is still somewhat there. Got another downhill coming up. So hopefully Froome's yellow looks much better soon. Yeah, I'm surprised, Swagson. Why is that? Because he's got higher flat than Yates. He's got, or the same flat at least. He's got much higher hill, which, I mean, it's probably more mountain, isn't it? But yeah, I'm not quite sure why that is. Make sure we stay here on the downhill. Cool. Right. Cover. Let's recover. Again, using these guys to protect. I'll take them off. Froome, move up. Come on. Move up. Don't want to be caught behind with Izagiri here. Not quite going to get our yellow back, but that is fine. That is totally fine, I think. Maybe even we'll get it back. There you go. Tough stage. I think it's not my best performance. Stage 3 was by far the best, but I'm okay with how things have gone. Expecting the pace to be rapid on this final climb, of course. 10 points available there. We've won that competition though, so it doesn't matter. Cheers, F-Cross, mate. I really love Ray. How many riders were in your group at the end then? Was it really selective, I guess? Right. Carboni set a very high pace. I think we'll go for Froome over Yates, even though Yates looking slightly better. Let's just try and pace on 85, not burn our red just yet on the climb at least. You can see a lot of guys struggling. Bilbao going on 0 to avoid getting blocked. Again, they're going for the KOM points. We don't need to worry about that now. Gegenhardt's gone. Yates, he tried to get to Froome's wheel. Cummings is going to make it over, you know, potentially. And he's a good chance at the stage. 73 sprint. 11k to go now. Yeah, it's not as quick a stage as I expected. You can see I expect a lot of punches like Villermoz are still here. Yeah, Cummings makes it over the top. Let's make sure we stay here. I'm expecting attacks now. I thought we could potentially send Yates up the roads. But what I'm going to do is this right here. Try and attack with Yates, but he doesn't have the energy for it. I think it's important to just stay in position now. We'll use his energy gel. We'll just use Froome's as well, otherwise I'll probably forget. Also on these guys. Right, we're in a decent position. I think we're going to go for the stage with Steve Cummings here. We'll keep Froome on his wheel. Yeah, we'll do, Benji. I'm sprinting with Cummings here. I'm not going to use Froome as a lead out. I want him to make sure finishes pretty strongly. Pace very hard now. Let's go up to 85 with Yates. Try and come to the front. A lot of guys fighting for position now. Off this downhill sector. Getting pushed back in the group. 2.4k to go. 99 with Yates. Sprint with Yates. Sprint with Cummings at 1.2 and Froome. Let's go for the stage. Can we take it? I don't think so. We've gone too early with Cummings. Oh, it's a close finish. Froome was close. Froome was third in the end. Galopin takes it. Pinot seconds. I'll take that. Froome third on the stage. I'd rather have Froome finishing well than Cummings. Obviously would have liked the stage win, but I think we may have just fixed the situation. Cheers, Joe, mate. Cheers for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, guys, it's a lot of chat that I haven't... Joe Whiteley, thanks for raiding, my man. I missed that completely. Appreciate that. Yeah, I potentially could have put Cummings at the back of the train. I went too early with him, but Froome third. I'll take that all day long. I'm not sure if we're through. Potentially we are. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Cheers, guys. It was a horrific start, but um, I'm not sure if we're through. I'm really not. We'll see. We'll see. F Cross and Lobas. It's a 65%. We'll take it. ECM Italia, thanks for coming, my man. Yeah, I should have checked. I mean, it's very, very slightly uphill, isn't it? Very, very slightly. I tried to get the jump on them with Cummings, didn't quite work. Jonathan, I think the classics are next Wednesday, which I know I'm in. I'm not sure if I'm through. We will see pretty shortly. Thanks for the follow, mate. Great. I'll call you. Harold, we signed up a few weeks back. I think it may be too late to enter any of the solos, but I think potentially you can enter the the team competition still. Lovro, AS Gaming as well. I've missed you guys completely following. Thank you guys. Harold as well now as well. Thank you. Broom you can see was close, but not the stage we wanted. So let's recap. Let's recap. Stage 1. Let's not talk about it. Stage 2. Not a bad stage. We took some points with Froome, but I wish we could have stayed with Ciccone that climb, but we got some points in the sprint and KOM. We moved up to, I believe, 8th or 9th in the GC. Then stage 3, this is a real good stage of our race. Plenty of points, more than that, because we took the intermediate sprint as well. KOM, we secured the KOM, and we moved up in the GC to 6th. So, 6th in the GC, we've won the sprint, we've won the KOM, unless I'm mistaken. As we have here. Okay. 6th GC, first in the sprint and KOM. Are we through, guys? Let me know. There you are. It's around a day tomorrow. Yeah, round 2 of the tour, which hopefully I'm in. I'm not sure. Really, really not. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Rubio Ruben, thank you for following, mate. We're up to, I believe the follow account's not working. I think it's a few more than 66 now. But appreciate that, guys. Appreciate you following and watching today. We're up to 32 viewers. Massively appreciate you all coming. Now we wait. Exactly, Jonathan. Now we wait. I'm not sure. I think it'll be a little while before we know for sure. Didn't get a stage win. Went to a few different players. But yeah. So I think, and let's work it out. I think Dennis is through, obviously. I think Mirubera, not how you say it, but I think he's through. Second in GC. Pino probably as well. Puts his back. And maybe us. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll see. We'll see, guys. Okay, mate. Yeah, probably an hour. So I guess it'll be a bit too long to wait to see, guys. Hopefully we're through. We will see. I was thinking we could potentially stay on stream, but it will be too long. Maybe we could do another race of something whilst we're waiting. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's going to be a little while before we know for sure. Cheers, Prim, mate. Which squad were you? Which squad were you? You were the French one, were you? Yes. I think you could be right. We'll see. Yeah, yeah. GG, mate. Good game today. Very good game. Yeah, I mean, you were 44 down after the TT, so it was not the best start for you either, but certainly recovered on stage 2. Great result there. Oh man, I just wish we could have stayed with Chicone. It played perfectly into our hands. We just didn't have the strength, and would have been much higher up in the GC. Pretty strong on stage 3 though. Crazy time gaps. Massive, massive stage. Ruben, mate, I have won the sprint and I've won the KOM classification, and I've come 6th in the GC. I think our best, and you can see on the stages, we were last, 6th, 4th, and 3rd. So not the best stage results, but hopefully winning the sprint and KOM competitions has put us through. I think it's going to be close. I really am not sure. We could have done with that stage win at the end, but we'll see. Oh, do a few fifths go through again, Benji? I didn't actually realise that. Well, I mean, you guys are pretty sure. I think we're having a quick count. So let's just stay on and see how we do. Cheers, Jakob, mate. It was a very bad start. I had zero hope of us going through, but we had to go with Froome. Obviously, no one else was strong enough in the mountains. He did the job, Dan. Old Froomey. Great job in the KOM. Good job in sprints as well. Very happy. So yeah, we'll just hang on, guys, and see where exactly we are. I don't know how long it takes. No need to rush. Natalia. We shall see, though. We shall see. It's a very good one, Benji. It's a very good one from you. Big thanks to you, Benji, for being the first patron of mine. I can see this Nightbot thing. I haven't quite set up how I wanted it to, because I didn't really know what it was when I set it up. I didn't really want it sending loads of messages, so I might just turn it off, to be fair, which I'm going to do right now, actually. Or make it less regular, at least. Yeah, Jonathan, very true, because we weren't too strong in the mountains. We were good in stage 3, but stage 2 we were weak. And I certainly wouldn't have thought to do the KOM with Froome after if I'd done a good TT, or TTT. So maybe it was a bit of a blessing in disguise. We'll see. Because like you say, I would not have played like that had it gone differently. The TTT. But yeah, 71 followers. Massive thanks to you all. Oh, look at this Nightbot ruining me. I'm gonna turn it off now. Oh, it was tense. It was very tense. I didn't think we had a chance, but we'll see. We'll see on the final points. Yeah, precisely, F Cross. Precisely, mate. So it does give you some good info, like top chatters and stuff. Yeah, I'm still working this streaming thing out, I'm afraid. Exactly, mate. Exactly. No need for a good TT, as long as you can win the KOM and sprint jersey. I think if I do go through, I will certainly be doing some practice in the old TTs if we do make it through. because that was horrific, wasn't it? That was embarrassing. Yeah, exactly, mate. No one remembers the TCC. It's the jerseys that is remembered. Let's hope. Let's hope we've done it. I do want to check. So Bardet, Hitmas, and Yonk, they didn't do very well in this competition. And they didn't do very well in this competition because these are the guys we need to look out for in the GC because they were close to us or above us in the GC. Hitmas and Yonk 9. If they've done almost as good as us in these comps, we could be in trouble, but I don't think they have. So I think we're okay. Yeah. Maybe it's the strategy. Maybe it's the strategy just to bomb the TT. Maybe we'll release 10 minutes next time for everyone in the break. Results on Discord. I see. Okay. Right, we're through. There you go. We are through. So the points. I'm just gonna put it on screen because see if we can do that very quickly. But we're through, I believe, guys. Which is a surprise to me, but got the job done in the end. Okay, let's take a very quick look. We can. There you are. Here's the classification. Dennis first, we came seconds, just ahead of us and the Spanish team. Yeah, we made it through. Second. I was, yeah, I was. I was just so shocked after that time trial. Thought we had no chance. Yeah, cheers, guys. Cheers, Lobas, Lovro, Swagson, Jonathan. Cheers, guys. Confirmed. So, round 2, I believe, is next Friday, unless I'm mistaken. We're also in round 2 of the Solo Classics, which is next Wednesday. So yeah, next Saturday is the Solo Tour. So next Wednesday, next Saturday, we'll be back again. Hopefully a bit more prepared than today. Tempting to go through to the following rounds, which will be a lot more difficult. But yeah, got the job done. Cheers, Jonathan, mate. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the support massively. Cheers, Felix and Spreet. Cheers, guys. So yeah, I'm really can't believe it, to be honest. I had 0% hope of us going through. Look at that. That is just bad, isn't it? That is so bad. But yeah, got the job done. Place between second, third, and fourth. Yeah, Ziga second in the end, mate. Just ahead of the other guys. He was second and third in the GC, winning sprint and the KOM competitions. Puts us through. So guys, I think that is basically going to round it out today. I'm gonna be streaming some Trek Career this weekend, hopefully. Probably tomorrow daytime, because obviously in the evening we've got the Godu Styros stream as well as the World Cup again. But yeah, I'll be streaming some Trek either tomorrow or Sunday in the day. So be good to see some of you there. Thank you very much for coming. Appreciate the support, and I'll see you for round 2 of both the classics and the tour next week. Cheers, guys.